Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. I'm YouTube famous now. Available on my album in 2018. Pre-order it. Yeah. Below. I mean, I've been in a studio all the time. Pre-order it. Mary Coco just tweeted out to like all of the drama channels, what do you think of John Kuckian? I'm like, girl, why are you trying? Listen, my alarm just went off. I just woke up. I have a long day ahead of me. I need my Jeffrey fan. I have a long day ahead of me to be asked such a question so early in the morning. Can you hear my voice? Like all raspy and sexy. This is like the Kathleen Turner voice that I wanted my entire life, so. But people ask me all the time, they're like, what do you think of John Kuckian? And I'm like, is that really a fair question? I mean, honestly. So to borrow a quote from the amazing movie 9 to 5 with Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, and Jane Fonda, I think that John Kuckian is a selfish, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. That's what I think. I used to say that when I was a kid all the time. Do you guys remember that scene from Dolly Parton when she's got the gun and she's like, and I can change you from a rooster to a hen with one shot. So don't think I can't do it either, beast. But I love that. Selfish, egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot. I think it's perfect. I think it fits completely. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-ling-dang-ding-dong. Ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Well, I have to go up into the Toys R Us today. Well, Don's son from his first marriage, Ronnie, yeah, he wants some game, and apparently you can only get it at the Toys R Us. What have I seen the drama between Tati and John Kuckian? No, I just think that boy's so nice. Well, I know I have not seen the 15,439 videos talking about who he really is. Really? There's all kinds of things about how he talks to people and how he scams people and who he's hurt and all the people. What? Well, I just refuse to believe it, Jane. He just seems like such a nice boy. I refuse to believe it. Oh, Jane, you can go straight to hell. I don't believe it, not one bit. It still blows my mind, right? That people just buy into this. It blows, like, I have to tell you how I would say this to anybody else, okay? It blows my fucking mind, right? It blows my mind with all the evidence out there about John Kuckian, like, that people still defend him. It completely baffles me. I mean, literally completely baffles me on a daily basis. So anyway, the drama phone did go off last night, and it was about this tweet that Tati, get the name right, Westbrook put out in reference to his video, which John put a video out yesterday called Why Tati Really Cut Ties with Two-Face and Jared Blandino. Now, since we've had so much discussion recently about biased reviews, biased things, biased videos and all that kind of stuff, I want to talk about this because it has to be completely biased. There's no way that John could do an unbiased video about this. And at the beginning of it, he goes in and he's like, these are my favorite kind. Now, I only watched about 6 minutes of this video, okay? Y'all want me to make John Kuckian videos? I can only stomach about 3 to 6 minutes of it anymore. Okay, it creeps me the fuck out. So anyway, I watched this video, and the first 30 seconds, he says these are his favorite kind of videos because he loves investigations, which basically means he loves when people send him screenshots like they do me. There's no investigations there, okay? He's just thick as thieves up into Guru Gossip reading what they have to say about it and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, but this is also a very personal issue to him because he is very good friends, allegedly, with Lisa, who is Jared Blandino's sister from Two-Face Cosmetics. I think she has I've heard a little bit of an obsession with him. I'm not sure what that's about. So anyway, I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, just allegedly. But so anyway, so he goes in and he does this video about why Tati got upset with Two-Face Cosmetics and said that she wouldn't endorse him anymore and blah, 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 blah. And basically it all comes down about how he was rude to her. Jared Blandino was rude to her at a party. And Girl, listen, if I was at a party, I don't give a fuck what that man runs, what kind of company, okay? If he was coming up to me, I done seen the pictures, okay? I'd be like, no ma'am, all right? I'd have moved on right on. So anyway, which was so funny because John in there talks about he recently found himself at a similar event, okay? Kind of like subconsciously, subliminally throwing in there that he's a beauty, a cosmetics company CEO. What he didn't mention in there was that even at his good friend, Jared and Lisa Blandino's, if that's even her last name, I don't know, because I could care less about all this bullshit, quite frankly. I just like to flip fans. Now I'm losing fans. But what he doesn't say in there is, yes, he was at the event. Yes, he did have his picture taken and was on Too Faced Cosmetics Instagram story, and then they took it off. I think that's very interesting why somebody he's so close to and such an insider with would take his picture off their story. I'm not sure. Were they embarrassed? Were they unwilling to back John Kuckian further than that? All I have to say is that there have been so many comments recently about the fact that John wore the same shirt to that opening that he wears everywhere else that I thought that I would go out and purchase John a brand new shirt for any upcoming events that he might have. So just in case you want a new shirt, John, for all of your beauty business events. I had a friend of mine back in the day, and every time you would call her, she would be like, oh, I can't today, I have a meeting. And then, oh, I have a meeting, right? And I'll never forget, my friend and I were out one night, and she goes, where's she at? And I go, she has some kind of meeting. And she goes, meetings with monkeys. She's such a fucking liar. She goes, she has no meetings. She doesn't even have a business. That's what I'm gonna call it. John, you can wear that shirt over there to all your meetings with monkeys from now on. So anyway, he did this video, and then she comes back. Are you ready? Let me get my receipts. Hold on, I'm like 10 deep in here. So she comes back, okay, last night, true story right here, and Tati tweets out, guys, I don't hate John Kuckian. I don't hate anyone for that matter, but what I do hate is being lied about. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I am so glad somebody is calling his ass out, okay? What I do not understand for literally over a year yet is why the beauty guru community will sit there and allow him to spin lies and narratives that are untrue. I do not understand it, okay? And what they say is, they act like, oh, we can't be bothered, he's really not that big. He's a drama channel and now a cosmetics company with over 300,000 subscribers. It's not like he's some tiddlywink 5,000, 1,000 drama channel out there not doing anything, okay? It's like he's a real force to be reckoned with. Why are these why are these beauty gurus not holding him accountable, okay? So all these people that want to come and say that Tati is like, she's weak and she's old, bullshit. She's the first one that has finally stood up to him. No tiny claps for that. Good for you, girl. I wouldn't take it. And sure shit, I wouldn't be taking it from nobody that considers himself a makeup company anymore. Girl, enough praise. Okay, so then, this is what I love. So she tweets that out, right? And then she says to him, okay? She tweets this to him with a picture of her and Jared Blandino. Whew, child. Okay. Your source, she says, at John Kuckian, your source, I'm guessing Jared's sister Lisa, of which everybody knows that he has this, like, friendship with, allegedly, gave you twisted facts. That's not what happened at the peach party. Jared does know who I am, as I've spent time with him when he personally requested I attend a private dinner in his home in September 2015. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Girl. So let's just get into this, should we? Okay. So then what I loved is that John responded to that. Now y'all have watched John Kuckian for a while. You know how he acts, right? I mean, this shit goes all the way back. Let me get my Virginal Vegas fan out. This goes back all the way to the Nikki tutorial days. I spotted this shit a long time ago, right? He tweets at her and he says, hey, I just woke up. Please check your DMs for me on Twitter. Do you remember when he would like make some vicious video about somebody and then he would tweet at him and he'd be like, hey, check your DMs. I'm really concerned about you. Are you okay? Yeah, he even did that with somebody that we know in common, he and I, and like contacted me out of the blue and was like, I just don't understand why they're not responding to my DMs. Are they okay? Girl, like you give a rat's ass. Girl, that's what he does. He goes in and he makes some real negative video about somebody, and maybe he doesn't make him look like a total fool, but enough that everybody's out there like, ouch, right? And then he goes in there when they get upset about it, and the little, like even just a little bit, what he says is, girl, tweet me. Well, he doesn't say girl, but he says titties. He says, you know, I sent you a message in your DMs. Why haven't you checked that? He probably just sits around there all day long in his factory kitchen and goes, oh my God, they haven't done my DMs yet. Haven't they seen my DM? Ugh. Dirty DMs. So anyway, there's more. So let's get into this. So hold on. Oh, I got my pictures. Okay. So then, I don't know if they talked or not, but I will tell you this. I went into Tati's Twitter this morning, and she said, hold on a second. I'm up in John's Twitter. She said, before she was going to bed last night, 8 hours ago, now that I've cleared up the whole Jared didn't know who Tati was mystery, I'm ready to move off the subject. I never called John Kuckian a liar. I just let him know. His source was one. I feel better having set the record straight. The story ends there. So basically, let's just get this straight, okay? Via John Kuckian coming out and saying that he had done an investigation with his source, supposedly via Tati, being Lisa, Jared Blandino's sister, is a liar, and that's been cleared up where, I'm not really sure, in the DMs between Tati and John Kuckian. So then what Tati has just said is that John has accepted the fact that Jared Blandino's sister Lisa is a liar. Well, ain't that some shit, okay? Somebody's always getting fucked in this scenario, seriously, right? Now, does Lisa see it that way, or will she continue to kiss ass John Kuckian? Time will tell. But what was very, very interesting to me is, if you go underneath here, underneath the tweets that go back and forth with all this, it's like, what people say is just hilarious, right? This Taylor Michelson says, more importantly, John was just using you for media interactions. Congratulations, he got more traffic. Good or bad, he doesn't care. He's the biggest troll. And Rose responded and said, accurate as fuck. I never watch his video for this reason alone. He does it all for the views. Well, I don't know how true that is or not, but let me get my money fan out here. I don't know how true that is or not, but it seems like some drama is always being stirred up. And you know what's interesting to me is, I would think at this point you want to maybe clean up some of your own drama. I mean, like, why are you not getting on video and clearing up all of these accusations of videos of that people are making about you? I mean, every day, 5 more videos about John Kuckian go up. And yet he doesn't want to make any videos addressing those issues. No, instead he'd like to make a video about Manny, putting the most hateful picture he possibly can up of Manny. Like, did you guys see the picture he used of Manny? And, you know, all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's what he's known for, right? So that's your beauty king. Just so you know, those of you out there that are going to comment and go, John's a really nice guy, that's your beauty king, okay? He is somebody that puts distorted pictures. And baby, I go do it too. I mean, he does it, so I put it straight up in my videos, okay? Fair is fair, Billie Jean. So anyway, I mean, he does it though. That's your beauty king, okay? That's who is running your cosmetics company that you guys are endorsing at this point, even when you're buying products to review. I just want you to be aware of that, okay? I'm not telling you not to go buy them. Hey, go buy them all day long if you want. But that's what you're buying. That's whose money, that's whose pocket you're putting money into when you go support that, okay? That beautiful behavior out there of selfish, egotistical, lying, hypocritical, bigot behavior. I'm just saying, if he were a character in 9 to 5, which he's not, but if he were, selfish, egotistical, lying, hypocritical, bigot behavior, but he's not in the movie. But he's not. But if he was, I'm just saying. So anyway, now he says to her, okay, but when did I lie? He says it in there, right? He like tweets back to her, but when did I lie? If you go under here and you look long enough, he like says to her, but when did I lie? And what I thought was really interesting is maybe he didn't really come right out and lie, but he goes in here, and if you go underneath the video, here's the video right here, you can see Manny's picture, just so I can show you what it really looks like. Oh, there's Manny's picture. What is that look? Oh my Lord, June Kuckian. Okay, so he goes underneath here, and I thought some of the comments were rather interesting. Can you come decorate my house? I love how you do your lighting. No thanks, girl. Can you come clean my house like you need to clean yours? Laura Lee is so cringe. Her smile is almost crooked with teeth hanging. Now, you know, what's interesting to me about that comment being on John's video is if you go under John's videos, especially ones about Kuckian cosmetics, there are almost no negative comments. And there has been time and time again, tons, I mean, literally at this point, thousands of people have come out and said that their comments have been deleted from John's video. I have receipts galore proving this fact, okay? And yet, that kind of comment stays on there. Laura Lee is so cringe, her smile is almost crooked with teeth hanging out. So physical body shaming is allowed to be in the comment sections of John's video, but you better never come for John in any of his videos, right? Because his comment moderators will put it into that really quick. Now, I've never understood why people need comment moderators, okay? I've never understood that. I just let all the comments go. My comment section is free to be you and me, baby. Say what you gotta say, okay? Because what I truly believe is, if you leave some nasty, vicious saying down here, Stephanie Pulido, that makes you look like a fool, nobody else, okay? Now, if you don't like Laura Lee, that's fine. Why attack her crooked ass teeth? That's kind of mean to the girl, don't you think? I think it is. I don't think it matters who she is. You don't know what kind of orthodontia problems she has. Why you coming for Laura Lee's teeth? Tati needs to get over her ego. She is, I mean, on a John Kuckian video, Tati needs to get over her ego. Are you kidding me? John Ego Kuckian? Seriously? You're gonna leave this comment on here? This is from Nicole. She is not important in the real world at all. For all of you that live in this fantasy world that John is like, lives and he's having little chit chats with you and everything like that. That's not the real world either, okay? And neither are fairies and Santa Claus, even though I would hate to ruin that for you right before Christmas. This is a very immature response by her. All that sweetness is fake. I think I mean, come on, this just cracks me up. I like Tati, but I have noticed that she always feels hella entitled to everything. Like, why should Jared know her? It goes on and on and on. I know she lies about her age. She's 45 at least. So now we're being ageist, okay? And this is what kills me, is that John is completely fine allowing this to be on his videos. Apparently, if he's the one telling the comment moderators, or if he is the comment moderator or whatever, like he's allowing that on there, but you better never say anything about John in his videos, right? Or they'll come right on off there. But that's not contrived. That's not fake. That's fact, actually, okay? Put it in the comment section below if you've left a comment on John's videos and it's been deleted. And we'll just have proof out there. Proof for the pudding. So anyway, I'm done with all this stuff. You know, I'm going to tell you my 2 cents right now, and anybody can take it or they can leave it. Why anybody at this point, I really do not understand this, okay? John was a drama channel, okay? Oh, no. Oh, I forgot. He was an arts channel, first of all, okay? For anybody that believes that bullshit, by the way, go back on John's channel, I did yesterday, and go look at all of his arts video. There's maybe 1 or 2, okay? There's how to get rid of pimples in an hour video. There's college fresher video. There's not a lot of arts channel video. I don't even know what an arts channel is. Dolls. I'm going to the doll community. I'm getting me a good Barbie. But anyway, this is what I think about all this kind of stuff, okay? This is what I do not understand. John was a drama community, or drama channel, okay? Then he comes out with makeup. Now he's back to being a drama channel again, and he's attacking beauty gurus in making these videos where he puts horrible pictures of them, and he distorts the truth. He allows his comment sections to run rampant with negativity, which was my issue with him a year ago, and nobody would listen to me. And yet everybody just allows this to continue to go on, and on, and on, and on. I don't understand it. Why are we allowing this? It's beyond baffling to me at this point, okay? And when people come and they say the beauty community is negative and disgusting, I'm starting to wonder who they're talking about. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.